you're advocating for a reform of this executive presidential system. But will that reform guarantee an overnight transformation of the governance landscape?
Not at all. Not at all.
Then why should we even talk about it?
That is because what happened to this country, what we are facing now, did not happen overnight either. The executive presidency came about in 1978. And it is only after 10-15 years we started to actually feel how the system is slowly getting politicized. So the whole political culture transformed over the ages. To retransform it will also take time. But we have to start it at some point. It is like this. Now I have to lose weight. That will resolve my problem. But it is not going to happen overnight. So merely because it is not going to happen overnight does not mean I should not start putting effort today itself.
Okay, but you have the will to do that. Who has the will to abolish the executive presidency?
I think the people have. Definitely, I mean, people have argument about whether a constitutional amendment abolishing the executive presidency has to go through a referendum or not. That is a constitutional debate. Nevertheless, what could be the worst decision in that? That any amendment to the constitution abolishing executive presidency must go for a referendum, must require an approval by the people of this country. And I am confident that people of this country have consistently supported and backed people, as I mentioned earlier, who had promised to abolish executive presidency. So I am confident the people of this country will definitely do that. If we don't do that, we cannot change the political culture that has infested this country. That is our problem. It is a very serious condition which is affecting this country. We can do first aid, we can do certain treatments like plastering, etc., to keep things alive. But if you want to cure, you have to do serious reform treatment.
So abolish the executive presidency and then what?
We go back to a parliamentary governance system. So then that takes away an individual controlling whole of the governance. Then our political party system will get enriched. If you think of it, look at our political parties. They do not have an individual policy identity, they have personality identity. Every political party in this country now is identified by one or two persons who are leading that party. There is no policy debate here. There is no collectivism here. It is all about individuals. Why? Tomorrow when they come to power, someone will sing Ayubo Veva Maharajanani. That is the problematic political culture this executive presidency has built. And if you want to change that, you have to start now by disassembling this system and reverting to a tried and tested system. Now, we go to a parliamentary democracy, we have a lot of examples, even our neighboring countries, which have been successful implementing that. So I don't think parliamentary democracy is in any sense disadvantageous for Sri Lanka's growth.